I was thinking about this the other day. In the world that you're in the decision sciences, obviously, like what impact do you think that AI, and I know everyone probably asked you this question, but I'm genuinely interested in this because I was thinking about, is it really going to be easier to make decisions with like generative AI? Like, how good would the decisions from ChatGPT be? And then I think about like some of the, the Ron Howard work about personal decisions and how you can't make personal decisions because once you make that decision, you're forever changed. And so it's like you can't use data to make that. So how do you think about the world of decision making and how it changes based on AI?
I honestly feel like I haven't thought about this question enough. And I realize that I've got to continue to grapple with it. The version of it that I've thought about a little bit is the human machine cooperation part. So I've studied algorithmic decision making and man machine cooperation for a while. And the mission has basically been how can we improve decision making by, getting people to be a little bit more open to the algorithm or the machine? How do we do that? Because we think a blend is probably better. And I don't for the foreseeable future, Jeff, in the domains that I'm interested in, I remain skeptical of generative AI being that helpful for decision making. At least in terms of making the decision, replacing the decision maker as an input, which is probably the way we should be thinking about decision support tools anyway. Sure, get ideas from it, test hypotheses with it, but you're not going to replace the decision maker. What I have seen, and kind of I'm chagrined by it, but I guess it's an opening. I've I've seen it a little bit anecdotally. I've seen some decision makers, some senior people express more openness to AI than analytics, which is yeah,
So
exactly. It's
different.
laughable, but look, if it's an opening, it's an opening, right? So if for some reason, some folks who haven't traditionally been open to analytics will be open to AI, quote AI, and we can squeeze some good decision support in through that channel, maybe we should do it.
Do you think that's because there's a faster feedback loop with the types of things they're using AI for versus analytics? I mean, I can
No, I
use
think
AI
it's the
to help
user
me with.
interface. I think the AI. No, I'm serious. I think the AI user interface. There is an interface there, right? Like there's this, and I'm not like saying a literal interface. I'm saying like there is more of this, real idea that there's something coming out of it. Analytics is just like some dude telling you that you're doing it wrong and you've been doing it wrong your whole life, right? Like some nerdy guy who went to Yale and studied econ or something like that.
But you said two things there, Jeff. I think there are two things there. One, the interface is one. And the fact that anybody can pull up ChatGPT and start interacting with AI, it's very different from everything we've ever had in analytics. I mean, that now whether you can do good work there is a different question, but you can at least engage. And presumably people could take advantage of the interface and build a lot of custom tools. That'd be great. And so I agree with you on that. But there's this other thing which you said, like analytics has always been the nerd in the corner telling you you're doing it wrong. And AI is this other thing that's taking over the world and nobody can deny it. And it's being talked about by everybody all the time. And that's very different. And that catches the attention of people who were quite happy to kind of stiff arm analytics.
Bet the process.